And now Sartori's gonna preach a little bit, all right? I'm gonna tell you a thing or two about what I learned from my mama and my daddy. They would tell us them stories from the Bible, and they would read us them good fairy tales and those C.S. Lewis and Lord of the Rings and all that stuff. And it was in our bones. But there was something else out there that was exciting. Professional wrestling. We'd go live out in the woods in the summertime, and we'd have wars with the other boys in the neighborhood. When Sartori was a little boy, he got in trouble with them other kids because he was too rough and he was too tough. And they would go cry to their mamas, and they would make little Sartori go over there and apologize to their baby boys. Apologize for what? For being weak? For not being tough enough to stick it out, to finish a fight? Yeah, they were weak. Now, Mommy and Daddy tried to protect their boys from that machine, and they sent us to the best school they could. Who decides what's best? They were sending us into the belly of the beast. They went to that school, and the teachers didn't have to get their hands dirty. No, they had the students do it for them. These are the kids of the big brains, the ones that run the system. And all they do is dissect it, tear it apart, relive their childhood traumas on the playground. It would take it out on all the young boys and girls. Anything you loved would be dissected, cut apart, analyzed, hypothesized, systematized, and ruined before your very eyes. And that's what they did to professional wrestling. They just said, don't you know? Wrestling's fake. It's fake, boy. It's fake like Frankenstein and Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Wrestling's fake like faith in Jesus. Well, Mama and Daddy taught me enough to know that that last one ain't true. And if that last one ain't true, maybe they were wrong about the other things too. It took me some time before I got down here to San Antonio, where I discovered my inner nature again. The wrestler inside. You see, this world is built on wrestling. And I found that out when I opened up them books. They took away the cap guns and the toy swords and the G.I. Joes. They cut down the woods we used to run around in. But they left us alone with them books. They said that boy's a bull in a china shop. But they don't mind a bull when he's sitting down reading a book. So I would crack open that book and read what's inside. And what did I see? I saw a fast-talking serpent and deadly giants and prophets returned from the grave. Wicked sorcerers. Evil kings. Those stories also had long-haired strong men and roaring lions and jolly fellows with bright yellow boots, courageous soldiers and brave shepherd boys. And in those stories, in the end, someone would crush the head of that serpent, and they would slay those giants, and they would always crown the rightful king. You see, C.S. Lewis told me that one day you'll be old enough to start reading fairy tales again. San Antonio Sartori has something else to say, that someday you will be old enough to watch wrestling again. And that's what we're gonna do.